So today we're going to be covering how to add and subtract your angles. Now, adding and subtracting angles you'll find to be relatively simple. However, what we're going to be covering mostly in this video is the scenarios or situations you'll find yourself needing to add and or subtract your angles. Now, these are not going to be all the situations you'll ever find yourself needing to add and subtract angles, but some of the more common ones that you'll run into early on. But before we get into all of those, let's actually talk about how to add and subtract your angles. So let's say we have two angles, angle ABC and angle DEF, and we wanted to add these two angles. Well, the first thing you're going to need to do is figure out what their angle measurements are. Whether you use a protractor or something else, you got to figure out what these angles are. So let's say we know that this angle here, ABC, is 30 degrees, and we know that this angle is 20 degrees, and we wanted to add them. Well, it's just going to be like adding your regular numbers. What's 30 plus 20? Well, that's going to be 50. So, since we're dealing with degrees or angles, we're dealing with degrees, we know that the sum of these two angles will be 50 degrees. Just like you would adding regular numbers, that's how you add your angles. Let's say we wanted to subtract these two angles. So we want to subtract angle DEF from angle ABC. How would we do that? We do it the same way. If you have their angle measurements, you then subtract those angle measurements. What's 30 degrees minus 20 degrees? Well, it's going to be the same thing as 30 minus 20. It'll be 10, but just don't forget your degrees there. If you can do subtraction, you can subtract angles. If you can do addition, you can add angles. But what we really need to talk about is what situations would you need to even do this? Well, let's say you have a homework problem that looks a little something like this. So our homework problem says we have this angle here. Now, what type of angle is this? This is a right angle. And let's say we have 3 points on this. This is going to be A, B, C. And instead of just having this right angle here, we know that this right angle is actually cut a little something like this. You cut it into two pieces, and we know that we have another point here. Let's call that D. We know that this here is 33 degrees. So that means that angle A, B, D is 30 degrees. Your homework wants you to find what is the measure of angle D, B, C. Could you find this angle measurement right here? Could you find this? Well, we're going to be using our adding and subtracting, but we only know one number here. How do we find DBC if we only know ABD? Well, actually, you know a little bit more than just ABD. What type of angle did we start with? We started with a right angle. And what did we do in order to get these two angles here? Well, we cut it in half. Well, not really in half, but we cut it into two pieces. And we said that this first one was 33 degrees. Not 30 degrees, 33 degrees. Well, if we know the big angle, angle ABC, is a right angle, what's the measurement of a right angle? 90 degrees. So if the big angle is 90 degrees and all we did to get these two small ones was cut into two pieces, that means that by subtracting this smaller angle from our big angle, we should be able to find this missing angle here. So what we're going to do is angle ABC minus what? Angle ABD. So we have the whole angle ABC minus angle ABD. And the result, the answer, should be what's left over, angle DBC. So what's angle ABC? That's 90 degrees. And what's angle ABD? This is 33 degrees. So if you subtract, what would you get? Well, this is going to be 57 degrees. The difference between 90 degrees and 33 degrees will be 57 degrees. That's our leftover angle. That's going to be angle DBC, 57 degrees. So this is one situation in which you're going to be using subtraction of angles to find a missing angle that was left out. But that's not the only thing you need to know. In order to solve this, you had to remember that your right angle was a 90-degree angle. They didn't tell you that. They just gave you one of these angles, but it was up to you to remember that your right angle was also a given angle. But what do we do if we're not given a right angle, but instead given a straight angle? Could we do something similar? Well, let's jump into our next section and find out. Let's say we have this question here. We want to figure out what angle ABD is. We don't know what our angle ABD is. We want to find that. But we are given angle what? DBC. And what is that angle measurement? 72 degrees. So we want to find angle ABD, and they gave us what angle DBC was. Can we figure out our missing angle? Well, just like we did for our right angle, notice what other type of angle do we have here? Well, I kind of gave you a little hint. We have a straight angle. And what's the measure of a straight angle? A measure of a straight angle is going to be 180 degrees. You have to remember that. Now, what's the straight angle that we're working with? The straight angle is going to be angle ABC, and that's going to be 180 degrees. So once again, if we're trying to find our missing angle, and we know the big angle, right? The big angle is going to be the straight angle, which in this case is 180 degrees, and we know that this angle was pretty much cut into two pieces, and we're told one piece. How do we find that last angle? More subtraction. So let's subtract angle ABC minus angle what? DBC, and that's going to be 180 degrees minus 72 degrees. And what's going to be the answer when you subtract these two angles? Well, the resulting angle is going to be 108 degrees. This is what's left over. That means that this here is the remaining 108 degrees. Now we know what our angle ABD is, 108 degrees. Here's another situation in which you're using subtraction of angles, but you also need to remember that your straight angle is 180 degrees. Without that, you're not going to be able to answer this question. So you got to know what your angle measurement is for your right angles as well as your straight angles. Don't forget those two very important type of angles. Oftentimes you'll have questions that won't explicitly tell you what those angle measurements are because they're understanding that you should know that. But using that, you can find your answers. However, what do we do if we're not given a right angle or a straight angle? Let's say we're given an acute angle. Could we still do the same type of math? Let's jump into our next section and figure that out. Let's say you're given this type of question. Notice, we don't have a right angle, nor do we have a straight angle. This time we're given a big acute angle that's also cut into two pieces. Can we do the same type of math? Well, you're going to need to know a little bit more. So in this situation, they may give you one more measurement. For example, let's say they gave you the measurement ABC. Now what's ABC? ABC is going to be the big angle. So they gave you the big angle, and you know that to be 56 degrees. And inside our diagram here, our picture here, we know that angle ABD is what? 35 degrees. Now we want to find what? Angle DBC. What is that angle? Notice, you don't have to assume anything here. You don't have to even remember what the acute angle is because that could be anything. They have to explicitly tell you what that angle measurement is when you have an acute angle. You don't have to do that for a right angle or a straight angle because those are always going to be their constant values. But an acute angle can have many different values. So they're going to have to give you an actual angle for that one. And they may do it a few different ways. They could just give it to you like this, or they may do something like this, where they draw the whole thing here and say that whole thing is 56 degrees. They can do it plenty of different ways. But no, you're going to have an angle given to you. You can't just have one. Now let's use what we know to find our missing angle. If we're trying to find this DBC and we know the big angle, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. We're going to do angle ABC minus angle ABD, which we know to be 56 degrees minus 35 degrees. And what do you get when you have 56 degrees minus 35 degrees? Well, you're going to have 21 degrees. So our leftover part, our remaining angle, should be 21 degrees. And that's going to be DBC. We found that angle DBC is 21 degrees. So once again, it doesn't matter if you have a right angle or a straight angle or an acute angle, you're going to do the same type of math. And likewise, you can see the pattern here. We're going to be doing the same type of thing regardless of whatever type of angle we have. So let's jump into our next part where we're going to be covering what we would do if we were given an obtuse angle. So for our last part of this video today, we have an obtuse angle. So once again, let's figure out what we have and what we're trying to find. So we are given what angles? We have angle ABD. So ABD, we want to write down what we know about it. It's 70 degrees. We are also given angle DBC, and that's going to be 50 degrees. Now your homework may say find angle ABC in this case, but what are they really asking you? Well, what's ABC? Well, ABC is going to be the big angle. So they're asking you to find the big angle, but they've given you the two smaller angles. Remember, your obtuse angle is cut into two pieces and they've given you both of these. So you're going to be using your addition and subtraction. Well, I've given you a lot of subtraction in this video, so this one is going to be for the addition because you're not always going to have to subtract your angles. So how do we find our big angle if we're given the two smaller pieces? Well, let's put them together. Let's add them and see what we get. So we're going to try to find what angle ABD plus angle DBC equal when we have 70 degrees plus 50 degrees. What do you get when you add 70 degrees plus 50 degrees? You get 120 degrees. That means this entire angle here, so if I was to draw one big angle, the obtuse angle, is going to be 120 degrees. Angle ABC is 120 degrees. So whether you have a right angle, a straight angle, an acute angle, or an obtuse angle, if you only have 3 angles within your angle here, as long as you have 2 of them, you can find your missing one by doing some simple addition or subtracting of your angles. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button. See you again next week.